Yo, what's going on, homies? It's your boy Stumped back for another OPTC video, and in today's video, we're diving into PKA versus BEPO, Sulong BEPO, 80 to 99, with two teams for you guys to take this quest down. The first one, as you guys see there, is a free-to-play team. However, we are utilizing one particular support that is not free-to-play, and that is the Hody support. Now, it doesn't have to be 6+ Hody, just any Hody will do. So hopefully you guys managed to pick up Hody Jones. As you can see, we do have that Hody support on Arlong. The rest of the team is free to play. That was the team. Those are the supports. Let's dive on in. So the team's led by the free-to-play 5+ Ace. We have the 5+ of Arlong. So we're getting a guaranteed drop, as well as a 75% chance of an extra drop as well. Works out very, very nicely there. We are running a Blackbeard friend captain, so we have an extra 3 drops. So at a minimum, you will be seeing at least 4 drops. As for the rest of the characters, they are all boosted, but they aren't guaranteed drops. You have Donjin Jiao, we have the Munch Gear 5 free-to-play Luffy, and then we have the Straw Hat Sanji. You can pick him up for free over in the Memories of the Straw Hats mission. Like, he's very, very accessible. On turn 3, we get hit with Attack Down, Burn, and Paralysis. Blackbeard's going to take care of the Attack Down. We do have 6 powerhouse characters on this team, so we can basically get all of Blackbeard's goodies activated. His health, HP guard, his attack down removal. We just basically get it all. On this turn, we're going to use Donjin Jiao to remove the paralysis that gets inflicted. And then we're going to use Sanji, because he has double special, to give us a chain boundary. And then that way we can just 2-tap Jeanbot here. It's a lot easier to take him down. And that way we don't have to worry about that burn. Because on turn 4, after we use the Arlong special to HP cut us, we're going to get access to the amazing HP guard ability that Blackbeard provides. We also get bleed and more paralysis on this turn, but once the HP guard kicks in, we can basically not worry about that. Ace will remove the paralysis, and as you guys can see there, it's very easy to take down that stage as well. On the final stage, you get more attack down. There is a 90% attack down, I believe, with Int Orbs. BEPO has a recovery orb barrier for 1 turn, which is a bit annoying, and you get a full bottle block orbs. When you rotate your orbs as well, BEPO, just for 1 time, is going to rotate them back into block. So once you use Sanji, you can rotate the orbs, and then you can use Blackbeard to rotate them with his verse ability, which is very easy to get, thanks to his amazing captain ability. With Luffy, he's going to be our orb booster. He only boosts orbs for Dex and Int, but that's okay. It means he's going to hit very hard. He is crucial for Sanji as well, so that way you get the chain boundary ability. Sanji's going to be your chain boundary unit, and as you guys can see here, just tapping with Blackbeard gets them very low. Blackbeard has an Int orb, so he doesn't do that much damage, unfortunately, but as you can see, even with that bind on the middle row, you don't need to remove it, and you can take down BEPO. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. You can run some supports to get around bind. I believe there's some like support rare recruits for Ace. You can run like a ship, I believe, as well as a support on Sanji. That's going to get rid of the bind if you guys need more damage, but I wanted to try and leave supports out of it, and the only one that is essential is Hody, because you do take 2 turns of special reverse on that final stage. Let's move on to my team that I'm using now, which has a few more boosted characters on it. Now, we are still running the Sanji, Arlong, and Ace units, but I have my own Blackbeard, I have my own Kuzan, so I have them on the team. That's the team, those are the supports. Let's dive on in. Now, this particular team is going to give you at least 10 extra turtles. Very, very nice stuff. You can get 13, I believe. No, 12. You can get 12. But most of the time, you'll probably get around 10. Ace is an extra drop. The Blackbeard's a 3, and then Kuzan is 3 as well. If you have the rare recruits, obviously you just sub the rare recruits into the Sanji spot. Sanji removes barriers, so Burgess is basically a straight swap here. And then for Arlong, you bring Van Ogre. Like, Van Ogre removes the bind. For this team, I'm using supports to get around the bind. I have the, I think it's like Corinthian, I don't know, the Ace support rare recruit, and Lafitte to get around the bind on the final stage. And that works out quite nicely. Jeanbot's very easy to take care of if you have Kuzan. He removes the burn, which is great. Plus, Kuzan has an amazing sailor ability that whenever a powerhouse character uses a special, he gets 1 turn of cooldown. And if there is a powerhouse territory, he actually gets an additional 3 turns. So what we want to do is use Kuzan here, and then use one of our Blackbeards. Ideally, I would use the friend captain Blackbeard. I always forget that Blackbeard has a part of his kit where it says if your Blackbeard is the captain and uses a special. He does extra stuff. So make sure to use your friend captain there and save your captain for the final stage. As you guys see with this run, it really didn't matter all that much. On turn 2 against Sachi and Penguin, we're going to use Ace to remove the paralysis. We're going to use Arlong to just cut our HP because like we want to be at very low HP. And then Sanji can give us Chain Boundary. And that way we can just easily kill here. It's complete overkill the damage. But look, on the final stage you get Pain and... even with the HP guard, like, you're not going to matter about pain and burn and bind and all that, bleed and all that kind of stuff anyway. But I thought, hey, let's just use it all there and have some fun. You can use the base stats of Arlong as well, so, like, why not, right? On the final stage, to get around the barrier, we have Sanji once again. He's going to rotate the orbs, which will trigger the interrupt, and that way, when we use Kuzan, he's not going to trigger the interrupt. We can keep that tandem orb. We can activate the super tandem if we want to as well. Again, we have that 90% attack down when you're using in orb. So the Blackbeards, even though they are the best units to attack with, they are doing very low damage purely because of that debuff. And there's not a lot of characters that can remove that. Unfortunately, you only have the new Burgess. I mean, you could try Atlas, but like Atlas doesn't fit on a Blackbeard team because she's not Powerhouse. So realistically, all you've got is Burgess. But look, there might be another one, and if you know one, let me know in the comment section below because it might make the team building a little bit easier. Like I said, with this team, you are getting 10 extra drops, which is really, really nice. But look, I do understand not everyone pulled Blackbeard, not everyone pulled Kuzan. But if you pulled Kuzan, just bring a friend captain Blackbeard. And honestly, if you pulled Blackbeard, just bring a friend captain Kuzan. And you should be able to do some pretty fun stuff there. But that's going to wrap up the video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, belt the like button, hit the subscribe button, do all that good stuff. Most importantly, wherever you guys are in this beautiful world, please don't enjoy the rest of your day. As always, homies, thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. It's a lot of drops, man.